times a day do you tie your shoe? I bet you don't even think about it. But what if I told you that such a simple task is not so simple to everybody? Studies show that nearly 3 in 10 kids can't tie their shoe. This is more important than you think. It's not about just tying a shoe, it's about learning step-by-step instructions. Today I will identify and demonstrate the 2 most common ways to tie your shoe. So let's get started. First, you're going to need a shoe with laces. Today I'll be using a Nike shoe. The brand doesn't matter, as long as it has laces it will work. And then we're going to go over the 2 most common ways. So first we have our bunny loop, which is a more simple way of doing it. It's easier explanation. And then we have the loop, scoop, and pull, which is a slightly more advanced way to tie your shoe that usually is learned after the bunny loop. So we're going to start. I'm going to sit down for easier demonstration. We're going to start with the bunny loop. So we're going to untie the shoe. Alrighty. So you have your shoe like this, untied completely. Your 2 strings, one on each side. So you'll have your right string and your left string. You're going to take your right hand string and cross it, and then cross that left hand string over the right string. And then you'll pull through this loop right here. You'll pull straight through and tighten it up. So now that we've gotten that in tight, we're going to take our left hand, or we're going to take our right hand, make a loop with our left hand string, and we're going to do the same with our right hand. So we're going to have 2 loops, bunny ears. We're equivalent to our bunny ears. So sometimes it's easier to make them longer when you're just learning. So we're going to make them long. So now we have our 2 loops. You're going to cross the right one and then put the left over it. And then you'll have a little hole right where you crossed them, and you'll tuck that left bunny ear in through the loop and tighten it up. And then, now that we've gotten our little tie, these strings are really long, our leftover strings. So we're going to pull tightly and make those strings a little shorter where they won't drag the ground. So now we have a really long bunny loop because we just tied it. So this time, since this one's longer, we're going to cross our left first and take our right over. And then we're going to tuck our right through that hole, just like we did last time, and tighten it up. And now we have a double knotted shoe that is perfectly ready for wearing. Okay, on to the next style, or next way, is our loop, scoop, and pull. So we're going to untie this shoe. Okay, I got it untied. So it's the same as the last one. When you start off, you're going to take your right string, cross it, your left over it, and pull through. Make your simple knot to start off your shoelace. Okay, now that we have that, so this one, we're also going to make a left loop, but we're not going to make a right one this time. We're going to take that loop and cross it and behind it. So we're going to go behind the loop and come out in front. And then you'll see this little hole you made right there. You're going to take that and push your finger in, and you'll make a loop through that hole. And now that we have that, we're going to do the same thing. Shorten those long strings, make those big bunny ears. And again, since this right one is longer, the shoelace is longer, we're going to take the right and go under the left and tuck that right one right on through to make us a double knot. There we go. And then that is our loop, scoop, and pull shoelace. And that is our 2 ways to tie a shoe. Today we have identified and learned the 2 most common ways to tie your shoe. To wrap up, I want you to know kids knowing how to tie their shoe is more important than just keeping the shoe on. It's learning how to listen and communicate. So next time you tie your shoe, remember, you didn't just secure your footwear. You demonstrated a vital skill of learning.